Welcome NASCAR race fans to the NASCAR Open Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And we are on race 2 of the season. Race 1, it was Chase Briscoe taking the win, locking himself into the playoffs. And with this race coming in, it's going to be the race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And this is going to be the first ever NASCAR Open Series race at Charlotte. We have no idea how these cars are going to act together on the racetrack. We've got a ton of cars from different generations, different car styles, different series. Anything rolls in this series, and we don't know how this is going to go at Charlotte, but we're definitely excited to test it out here with a day race. The first ever NASCAR Open Series race in the day. The Daytona 150 was a night race. So with this race coming in, it's going to be pretty exciting to see how it works. So let's go down the field of drivers to watch. So your drivers to watch today, and mainly one of the biggest names to watch is going to be Izzy B. She's made it to the pole in today's race, and she's going to be starting next to one of the best, Kyle Busch. Had a DNF at Daytona, but got a second place on the pole position, only one spot away from claiming the pole from Izzy B. Simon Torres is also looking to tear it up. Him and Izzy B and Stuart Haas Racing, those two drivers, they were doing it out yesterday in the lead, trying to hold on to the win. So that's going to be very exciting to see how that works out. And then we got other Cup drivers as well. And here is Jose Polanco starting a little bit higher than he was yesterday. So that's going to be really exciting to see there. And we got Flashracer, who had another incident off the racetrack. So he is having an awful off season for the Cup Series. But he's really going to try to look for a way to continue racing here in the NASCAR Open Series. And I got Philip Torres. We talked to him in a pre-race talk show. And this guy, Philip Torres, looks like he might be the most pumped up driver. He looks like he's going to move his way up the field quickly. Can't wait to see how well the racing goes here. And bringing up different race lines. He's thinking of how he's going to win this race. And rightfully so. Philip Torres, will he have the speed to win the race today? And we got a couple other drivers. Also, one driver, here it is, Chase Briscoe here. He won Daytona yesterday. Will you think he'll get his second win of the season, or will he just fall back? We'll have to find out. But one thing, the Indiana boy, Chase Briscoe, he ain't going to hold up for anything. He's going to go really hard at it to try to get a second win for this season. And we got a whole bunch of other drivers. Noah Gragson has to start in last place because of engine failures during qualifying and practice. So there's going to be a little bit of problems for that car starting all the way in the back. Will he make it all the way to the front? We'll have to find out what Noah Gragson can do in that 07 promotional race car from Chevrolet. But yeah, this is going to be one really exciting race to watch. We still got the same lineup. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is a part-time driver, so he will not be racing every single race. That's why he's not here today. But the drivers that are here are going to look to be really exciting to watch here at the 1.5 miles. This is the first 1.5 miles racetrack that we head to in the NASCAR Open Series. Going to be a lot of fun to see what these drivers can do here at this racetrack. It's going to be really exciting how the racing works with all these different generation cars racing together. Another thing, Bubba Wallace, he won the first stage yesterday. Well, he's looking to get another stage win, and there's only one stage today, and that first stage will determine the entire race. So look for him to take the lead on early here in the race. Only one half, so everybody's only got one shot at finishing great. So they're going to have to really think about where they're going to finish today. It's really important to get your car in a good spot to get a top 10 finish and make sure no other cars are passing on the racetrack. And without further ado, that has been the track overview and the driver overview, and pretty much that's what we got to talk about today. As far as news, well, guess what? Flashracer had another thing happen. We mentioned it, but Izzy B, man, she looks like she's going to make it. She's ready to hop in her race car. Philip Torres, really excited to race here. Brandon Haynes, the F1 team owner, looking to make it big here. He's making it big in the F1 series. Will he make it big here in the NASCAR Open Series? We'll have to find out here very shortly. And a couple other rookies are starting the back. We got a couple younger drivers. We got Derek Kraus and a couple other drivers that have to work their way up. Pretty sure Derek Kraus wants to turn around that bad DNF, so he looks like he wants to make it big here. If you think we'll make it big, well, we'll have to find out how it works here for Charlotte Motor Speedway. But this is a great race. It's going to be a great race here at the NASCAR Open Series at Charlotte. Will Izzy B get her first NASCAR Open Series official series season winner? We'll have to find out whether she gets it or not. She probably will, because she's got one of the fastest cars from the Stewart-Haas Racing stable. Because I mean, she was running second to Simon Torres, but we gotta face it, that 41 car is also fast. Stewart-Haas Racing has been fast as a whole, and that's gonna make Clint Boyer want to push his car harder than before. He's also on the same team. But for Penske Racing, there's only 2 cars at Penske. They got Joe Logano and Brandon Haynes. There's a couple teams out here that only don't have any teammates. Like Jose Polanco doesn't have a teammate, and only 1 car for Ganassi Racing. With all that being said, now let's get to the starting lineup here for the Charlotte race. Here is the starting lineup for today's race in the NASCAR Open Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway. In row 1, we have Izzy V and Kyle Busch. In row 2, we got Simon Torres and William Byron. In row 3, we got Ben Rhodes and Haley Deegan. In row 4, we got Chase Briscoe and Christopher Bell. Row 5, we got Jose Polanco with Flashracer. Row 6, we got Natalie Decker and Chase Elliott. Row 7 is Philip Torres and Garrett Hodge. Row 8 is Ross Chastain and Brandon Haynes. Row 9 is Joey Logano and Clint Boyer. And row 11, for some reason, one of the slide skips has got Tyler Reddick and Corey LaJoie, Derek Kraus and Chris Buescher, and Noah Gragson. Those are your drivers in the starting lineup. For some reason, a slide skipped for some reason, so we'll have to go back to that row. This was the slide that got skipped, but these two will be starting to get together. Anthony Alfredo and Bubba Wallace. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. We really apologize. But for some reason, the slide skipped, but these two will be starting next to each other behind the row of Logano and Clint Boyer. But these are going to be fun to watch here in today's race. And that has been your starting lineup for the race. So that has been the starting of the race. We went over all the drivers, all the news, all the drivers to watch. It's going to be really exciting here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the track is ready to go. Everything is dry. No more rain. Perfect conditions. Perfect sunny conditions to race today. As you can see, it's a very sunny day outside. As you can see right there. The weather is great for a race. We can't wait to get this race started. Very sunny, nice and bright out. And perfect for our day of racing. So without further ado, let's get to the pre-race ceremonies. Now it's time to roll the cars off of the grid and get ready for racing here in the NASCAR Open Series here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going back over the rules package for newer fans, the way this series works, and for the Craftsman Cup Series that is upcoming, whatever spot you land on, that's how many boxes you move on the racetrack. If you land on a DNF, your race is over, and that is the rules package that we're using, except cars are not going to be locking bumpers. They might be a little bit more strung out than they usually are. So it's going to be really interesting to see where these guys end up on the racetrack, and how fast they'll be able to go. Without further ado, let's roll the cars off the grid, clear the track, and get ready to go racing here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Open Series. Alrighty, folks, the cars are cleared off of the racetrack for the system that we use in this racing series. Now, this system, we've already explained the racing, but now it's time to get the cars on the racetrack. The same rules package, except these drivers are not going to be locking bumpers. They will be strung out on the track. And the big question is, who's going to master it at the 1.5 miles with this racing system? And without further ado, the starter has the green flag in his hands, and the green flag is out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And our first driver is going to be Izzy B and the Hunt Brothers Ford Mustang. Izzy B is way out front for her first run. For her run. This is going to be the first car on the racetrack. And now we have Kyle Busch and number 18, Interstate Batteries, Toyota Camry. Wow, Kyle Busch almost caught up to Izzy B, but Kyle Busch is just a spot behind from taking the lead away. Here is Simon Torres, the number 41 Textron Stampede Ford Mustang. Wow, so Simon Torres just flew by Izzy B on that for his run. Now, will he be able to keep the lead? We'll have to find out. Here is William Byron and the number 24 Pepsi Max Chevrolet, number 24. Oof, not enough to get by the front of the field. The three cars: Kyle Busch, Izzy B, and Simon Torres. So here we go. So we got the next car on the racetrack. Gonna be Ben Rhodes in the Fastenal number 99 Ford Fusion. Get the spinner right. Wow, still not enough to catch the leader. Simon Torres is still in the lead. Ben Rhodes couldn't catch the leader. Here is Haley Deegan in the number 10 Nature's Bakery Ford Fusion. Wow, she just made a pass by William Byron. She got to the side of Byron, so now that counts as her making a pass. So there you go. Haley Deegan has worked her way up into the top 4. Now, here's the next driver. Here's the Daytona winner, Chase Briscoe, and the 3M number 16 Ford Fusion. Wow, another car made it by William Byron. So now, he'll make it right by William. And if there's no more space left there, well, we're going to start going 2 and 3 wide. But Haley Deegan and Chase Briscoe right there. Chase Briscoe's going to be right behind Haley Deegan. They're not really bump drafting, but they're kind of close. Especially for a mile and a half. Here's Christopher Bell in the number 20 Dollar General Toyota Camry, man. Only 4 spots, so Christopher Bell is still not able to catch the leader, Simon Torres. Here is Jose Polanco in the Chip Ganassi Racing McDonald Chevrolet. A poor run, not such a great run for Jose Polanco. Here is Flashracer in the number 7 Napa Auto Parts Chevy. Well, not going to catch the leader, but guess what? Flashracer is going to make it right by Ben Rhodes. Now, here's Natalie Decker in the number 25 and 29 Toyota Camry. Holy cow, Natalie Decker just passed Kyle Busch. And now Natalie Decker's in the top 5 for Venturini Motorsports. Here is the next driver, Chase Elliott, in the Napa Auto Parts, number 9 Chevy Camaro. Wow, looks like Chase Elliott's going to pass Izzy B for second. Now Chase Elliott's in the top 5 with a fast Chevy Camaro. Here is Philip Torres, in number 88 AMP National Guard, or the AMP number 88, Chevy Impala COT. Wow, for Philip Torres, all the way to the lead. Here is Garrett Hodge and the number 39 Tornadoes Impala. Well, he made it by William Byron, so that means he's going to go 2 wide right there for that spot. 2 wide, but Garrett Hodge is going to be scored ahead of Byron since he's to the side of Byron. So there it is. That's the run for Garrett Hodge. Here is Ross Chastain and number 15 5 Hour Energy Camry for Ross Chastain Racing. No way! Ross Chastain is going to work his way by Simon Torres. Unbelievable stuff. Very unpredictable. So it looks like Simon Torres is going to lose that spot to Ross Chastain, who's worked his way into the top 5 and is in second to Philip Torres. Here is Brandon Haynes for the number 2 Penske Racing 4. Well, he's going to make it too wide because he's going to go right by Kyle Busch, and that means Natalie Decker has to move up so like that Brandon Haynes can go right behind him, and so it's easier to score. But Brandon Haynes still can't catch the leader. Philip Torres is running away with the lead here at Charlotte. And this is the only run, so these guys only have one chance to make it by the 88. Here's Joey Logano and a number 22 Discount Tire Ford Mustang. Oh no! His engine has blown up. Joey Logano has DNF'd from Charlotte and is in the garage area. Tough day for Joey Logano and a number 22 machine. Here's Clint Boyer in the 14. Wow, weak run. He's only able to move up one spot, so he's not going to be able to keep up with his teammates who are way in the front, unfortunately, for Clint Boyer. Here is Anthony Alfredo in the number 3 Bass Pro Shops Chevy Camaro. Well, he's going to pass Christopher Bell for that spot since he got to the side of him. Here is Bubba Wallace and a number 43 Wheaties Dodge. Wow! Holy cow, shot out of a cannon for Bubba Wallace. He's going to get past Garrett Hodge, but he's going to be scored behind Greg Biffle, or Chase Briscoe. But wow, we are already getting too wide here on the backstretch with 2 pairs of cars. So, yeah, this is going to be over soon. We only got 5 cars left in the race. Here is Tyler Reddick and the number 29 Chevy Impala. An oof run for Tyler Reddick. Here is Corey LaJoy and the number 32 Ty. Wow! He's going to make it right past Garrett Hodge. So he's going to make it 3 wide with Bubba Wallace. No way! We got 3 wide in the back of the pack. So that's towards the front of the pack. That's incredible stuff. We got a whole lane 3 wide on the backstretch. Incredible stuff here. We're getting down to the last 3 cars. Here is Derek Kraus and a number 56 Napa machine. Well, he's going to make it side by side with Haley Deegan, so that means he's going to go right here. That pretty much means he is ahead of Haley Deegan, but behind Kyle Busch. Here is the last 2 cars. Philip Torres still with the lead. Here is Chris Buescher and the number 17 Valvoline car. Well, not going to catch up to the leader. He's in a COT as well, Chris Buescher, but Philip Torres is running away with the lead. And now here's the final car. The final run of today. Here is Noah Gragson. Will Noah Gragson take the lead away from Philip Torres for the win? We're going to have to find out. Here's Noah Gragson and the 07 Chevrolet promotional car. Will he take out Philip Torres? Oh my goodness. He's going to get by Chase Elliott, or he's going to get by Izzy B, but he's going to be behind Chase Elliott. There are no more cars left, and Philip Torres is going to cruise to his first ever NASCAR Open Series race, and he's going to hold off Ross Chastain in second place for his first win, and he is locked into the NASCAR Open Series playoffs. Spectacular job for the number 88 team. Remember, there's only 1 run, so all these cars only had 1 chance to catch the leader. And Philip Torres is the leader, and he is going to be the winner of today's NASCAR Open Series race. Spectacular job for this guy. His cat right here, Philip Torres. He was looking to win this race, and looks like he got it. And his buddy Flashracer is going to finish somewhere behind the top 10, but that was a crazy run here. But look at that, he even had Flashracer. He was trying to make it big, but couldn't make it as big as Philip Torres tonight. Philip Torres has won the NASCAR Open Series race at Charlotte. Great job for the 88 team. He's going to bring it home for Hendrick Motorsports. Philip Torres has won here at Charlotte. Spectacular job. He's going to burn it down for Hendrick Motorsports. Philip Torres comes out on top during the pre-race show, like before, like the interviews and all that stuff. Philip Torres has announced that he was going to be the one to bring it home today here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And boy, did he mean it. He brought home the victory at Charlotte, as promised during the pre-race show. What a great race, man. Intense three-wide racing in the middle of the pack, towards the bottom half of the pack. Really great racing. Philip Torres, shot out of a cannon, takes the lead, and wins the race here at Charlotte. Spectacular job for Philip Torres. He stuck up to his promise. He's going to make the playoffs this year for the NASCAR Open Series. He's locked in with Chase Briscoe. So, very exciting stuff here for Philip Torres. Great job for him. He has delivered on getting into the playoffs and getting a victory this season. Unbelievable stuff. We had no idea. He was probably going to get a top 5 predictably, but somehow, someway, he was able to rocket by the rest of his team, family, and Hendrick Motorsports. And Ross Chastain tried to get to him, but Ross Chastain just couldn't get enough speed out of that Camry. But great effort out of Ross Chastain to try to catch him down. But man, Philip Torres really tore it up today here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. One of the fastest cars and all-time fastest runs today and fastest lap times here at Charlotte. Great job, Philip Torres, delivering himself a win, and into the playoffs he goes for the NASCAR Open Series 2020 season. Who would have guessed it? Starting from the 9th row, Philip Torres has shot out of a cannon his way to the lead and has taken home the victory here at Charlotte and securing a playoff spot here in the NASCAR Open Series. What a great job for that team, and great job for Hendrick Motorsports. Very great car all day and a great race. Only one DNF, and that is Joey Logano in the number 22. That's going to hurt him with the way this point format works out, but this has got to be one of the greatest attempts by Philip Torres in a lower series. Made it happen, had the fastest car starting for the 9th row. He went from the 9th row to the front. You got to be kidding me. That is talent speaking for itself right there for Philip Torres. Great job for Phil, and great job for the number 88 team. What a great job entirely, man. This has been one of his greatest attempts at a lower series. Very, very happy and excited to be in victory lane. And that's going to be awesome. We'll have to see what he says there. But this is one of the greatest races at Charlotte I've ever seen with this rules package. The first one ever, and it might be the best. And it's in the lower series, not even the Craftsman Cup. But a great job for Philip Torres, and he delivers on getting a win and is into the NASCAR Open Series playoffs. We'd like to thank everybody for showing up, of course. This was a great race. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for showing up to today's race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thanks for the support, and thanks for everybody that showed up to this race. It was a great race, and as you can see, the sun is setting here at Charlotte. As you can see, the sun is setting on the racetrack, and it's about to turn night as it's getting a little bit darker here now that we're at the end of the race. But a great job for Philip Torres. He's winning the race, into the playoffs, everything he had planned during his pre-race interview. But now this is post-race, and he has made it into the playoffs. And what a great race this was. This package is going to do really great for this series and the Craftsman Cup. Just imagine what it would be like with more cars. About 25 cars here, 26 yesterday if you count Dale Jr. What a great race! Dale Earnhardt or Philip Torres is going to win this race. We'd like to thank everybody for showing up to the racetrack, and just thank everybody for the support. Thanks for everybody that made this happen. And the Charlotte 135 champion is Philip Torres. So thank you guys for showing up to this presentation of the NASCAR Open Series. And congratulations to Philip Torres for winning the race. This is Flashracer Productions, the voice of Flashracer Productions, signing off from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And also, by the way, before we sign off, we gotta look at the way this race finished with the finishing results here. That's one of the things we're going to do before we sign off. But check this out here. If you're still here, if you haven't left the broadcasting, we're gonna look at the finishing results. So Ross Chastain second. There's the top 10. Ross Chastain, Simon Torres, Chase Elliott, Noah Gragson, and a whole list of other cars. So we got the top 10. So we got number 1. There's second place for the number 15 of Ross Chastain, 3rd for Simon Torres, 4th for Chase Elliott, 5th for Noah Gragson, 6th for Izzy B, 7th for Natalie Decker, 8th for Brandon Haynes, 9th for Kyle Busch, and Derek Krause with a nice top 10. And that we're only highlighting the top 10, but if you want to look at everybody else's finishing positions, that is great as well. And now we can sign off. Now that everybody knows, if you're still here and wanted to see the finishing results, there they are. So we'd like to thank everybody for showing up to the Charlotte Motor Speedway and supporting the event, and everybody that makes this stuff happen. But it's going to be Philip Torres, the Charlotte 135 champion, and he's into the NASCAR Open Series playoffs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Flashracer racing coverage and to enjoy this event, and we'd like to thank everybody for that. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next NASCAR Open Series event. Signing off from Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is Flashracer Productions. Signing off from Charlotte.